Hello, everyone. This is KJ. Welcome back to the infected. Oh boy, it's cold outside. Look at. I worked all day yesterday, and then I was gonna start recording, and looked at the clock, and it was like 9:40 p.m. So I went to bed and fell asleep, and yeah, it's winter time. All right. We have a number of things that we need to do today. First and foremost is we need to make some clothes. I hope that I remember everything. Those are empty, right? They would have been because I would have watered. So let's get going. We are, in fact, all set up to go get the truck. And after I get some warm clothes on, we'll grab that stuff. And looks like we're going to need to eat some food. Yes, it's cold. You have to go back outside to get the stuff and things. All right, let's look at the itempedia. We are going to need plant fiber and feathers. Excuse me. Idiotic time to start a recording when you have to clear your throat. And cloth and Kevlar. So, oops. Bark and chips. Plant fiber. And feathers are in the animals. Right over there. And I still have 4 watermelons. Just barely. Let's take that one. Oh, I have some chicken steaks. Chicken steak. I went fishing yesterday. And so these guys are not done drying. Oh, nope, they got to start again because I saved and reloaded. What about that one? It's okay, it's okay. And yeah, okay, good. Now then, winter clothing we make here. And so we're going to do this one at a time. The pants is 20 fiber and 12 feathers. So we will split a few off of that. Where did that come from? Oh, I killed a Bambi. All right, 20 fiber and 12 feathers. I'm just going to click madly. There we go. Now, when you make clothing, if you have room for it, it goes on directly. And you'll see up here in the right-hand corner, my temperature is skyrocketing, and it will do that, so you need to watch out. We're also going to have to make some place to put these clothes. 25 plant fiber and 10 feathers. So there is 25, and then we'll go to 10 feathers here. 8, 9, 10. All right, now then, we need some Kevlar and some cloth. I think it was 4 and 4. Every time I try to depend on my memory for this stuff, I get it wrong. If I was cloth, there we go. 2, 3, and 4. We've got to survive a trip all the way down to that southwestern town. And, oops, wrong button. There we go. Now we've got some footies on. They're right there. So now we're at 35 Celsius and rising, where our brains are going to start baking. And this isn't helping, so we need to go outside. All right, he's going to stay there. We need to get rid of some of this stuff. Seeds. Animal parts. Barking fibers. One of these boxes, I am sure. Yeah, alright, we'll put it in there. And we don't need any of that stuff. The fuel's probably gonna die in there. I definitely do not want to get caught out with that high temperature stuff going on. We will take a couple of melons. That's spoilage. Aha! Aha, aha. Alright, so we only need to survive the trip there. And there is the iron and steel. There we go. Oh, hello. Alright, south, yeah, directly that way. I also built a bridge yesterday. Not for the truck, just for my sanity. We are also going to do a lot of building really soon because one of the things that really bugs me is jumping over those stupid spike traps. So we're going to make a ton of fragment. You're breathing a little hard. I have all of my audios on max right now to get this sound. That includes effect. So if this was summertime, we wouldn't be able to do that because we'd have lightning absolutely deafening us. So I don't know what went wrong, if it's a bug or if it's just an issue with my audio, but you couldn't even hear me walking, let alone hear the log cart moving. So, yeah, alright. Now then, that's a way if we want to take the road to avoid getting lost, because you know how I am. One of the things that detracts from your game when you're using the truck is that smell the roses effect. So you miss a lot of stuff. But it makes, if it's still working, makes hunting tremendously easier. If that's still working. You used to be able to run down animals and fambies. So we'll check that out, but not until springtime, because not going to be a lot of animals out right now. Everything is less in the spring. There won't be any vegetables. I mean winter. Oh my God, what's wrong with my face? Function correctly, dude. So, in the wintertime, there are no vegetables or fruits on the ground, there's less animals, and there are no bears at all. Although there might be a lot of wolves. Our turn is coming up. I think we can cut this corner. A lot. I just don't want to go over to the swamp. So the swamp is frozen, but the crocodiles are still there. So if you haven't been able to get your backpack enlarged with croc skin, it's okay. The crocodiles are there. And one could argue it's easier to kill them in the wintertime. What else? No sun resistance issues. When it's wintertime like this, you do not have to worry about sunburn. Even though that's not very realistic, it is the game's mechanic. So that may change someday, but at this point it's not on the Trello, and that is what the game mechanic is. He really breathes loud. I'm just afraid that some of the layering of sounds is split between ambient sound and effect, and that's why I had to turn up the effect sound. With no background music, there's nothing to absorb the echo in my microphone. And you may hear a little bit. So, oh, I got a little bit of lag right there. I guess we could briefly address the video quality issue. YouTube is doing some kind of weird compression on my videos, probably because I'm not rich and famous. And so they're using some lower quality crap to broadcast my videos, which I find incredibly outrageous. They are literally trillionaires. They can afford a few more servers. At any rate, The picture I'm seeing right now on my playback screen, not on my game screen, on my playback screen is crystal clear. If I tell you that I see lag, that's when there's actually lag. All the rest of that blurriness is all YouTube, and it is very frustrating. And yeah, Def Spider and I were talking about it the other night, and there just doesn't seem to be anything that either one of us can do to fix it. So he has a monster computer. I have a potato. So that's the full spectrum of quality that's available. But my playback screen on my OBS is absolutely crystal clear right now. And yeah, so not cool, YouTube. We're almost there. Are we going to the right place? I hope so. Yeah, if you noticed, I don't know if you would have noticed it because I didn't point it out. I am preparing to build a new cart, and we'll do that when we get home because probably I'm not going to go get this cart this winter. Almost there. We also need to build a grinder right away. I might lose this spear, so we'll have to see. There's not a lot left of it. But I decided to take the road just because it is, like, ridiculous how easily I get lost. It's absurd. As soon as I step off the road, I'm like, oh my god, which way do I go? I'm terrible. I play No Man's Sky. For those of you who are not familiar with No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky it's a space game. It has freighters and starships and all kinds of things. Freighters are all identical until you change them. So all of my freighters are identical because I never get around to building the base inside them. And I get lost in my freighters. So, so there you go. It's basically an H shape design, the floor plan. So, yeah, I get lost in that. Whoa! Oh, wait, I passed the truck. It's over there. It's on the other side. Alright. Yeah, that was it. And I should have some left over. There we go. Because we put some in while we were in town. And the steel. There we go. Now, then, when you have your truck, it's all fixed now. When you have your truck, gotta open that. If you just got your truck, you don't need to bring gasoline with you. The tank has got fuel in it. And I would argue that it would probably be incredibly difficult to make gasoline this early in the game. So to add gas, you open the hood and it gives you the thing to open your inventory to add gas. It never looks like it's full. So let's close that. Unfortunately, we parked up against a tree here. Now we'll get in, and we can't look down yet, but you can look. The middle dial that's on top is gasoline. It shows we have a half a tank. The battery is charged, and in the upper right corner is all of the commands. Start and stop the engine with R, flip the truck with T. You can turn on your headlights with K, and the brake is on. Can't turn the brake off without turning the engine on. Brake is still on. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on. There we go. First I went the wrong way. Why would I go the right way? Nope. No, that's a building. It's also a tree. No, God, that's just a ghost image. There's no reason to fall over on that. Nope, tree. Oh my gosh, it's gonna snow. That was perfect timing. It is gonna get cold in here. Alright. Brake is S. And we need to go that way, I think. We should be able to drive through some of these things. I didn't know we had collision with trees already. Oh boy. Remember what I said about straight roads. Oh. Oh. I've made several episodes of driving the truck, and in every one of them, I'm just laughing. Just most of the whole time. The movement of the mouse does nothing to change the direction of the truck. So, that's something to really get used to. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. So you can take off right through the wilderness if you want to. It's gonna be a trip. There's collision with some objects and not with others. So you never know when you're gonna get flipped over. You're not that ill. Oh my god. Try to keep it on the road. Alright, let's see here. Is it that way? Yep. Yep, that's the way. Truck is super loud. Like I said, all of my volumes are on max. Oh boy. You know what we need? We need we need that controller thing with the steering wheel on it. Oh my god. Alright, we don't want to interfere with that because it's not built yet. So, wow. Oh, dude. Oh, I was going to check the gas. So, we barely used a smidge of a tank. Smidge, that's an actual measurement. We can keep those in there. We'll just I guess truck is a good enough label. We'll just leave those in there. We'll need to go get aluminum and cobalt and all kinds of good stuff. All right, we don't have to swim. We can just cross the water. I'm so glad I got that bridge in right before it snowed. I did make the pumpkin light. There it is. Does this have planks? And it just needs nails. And this needs... oh, it needs stone. And mechanical parts, I think I made some. Oh yeah, that mess, excuse me, I have the hiccups. That mess with the spikes is definitely very, very soon going to be gone. Let's see here. We'll just take that, see what we need. And do I have any stone? I didn't see how many I needed. Oops. Alright, we didn't have to fight anything. Pretty sure I checked. And, yeah, everything was functioning. Oh, I need 6 iron ingots, and I need nails, okay? Up. There we go. We're going to put all this other stuff away. We do need it, maybe even today, if I get that far. I'll put that in there. What's the matter with you? You're thirsty. For goodness sake. Nails. And iron ingots. I don't have any. There we go. I don't want to use too many iron ores all at once because I might need steel for something, and you need the iron ores to make the steel. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we have a log cart, which we're going to need because we have 0 logs. And, yeah, this needs aluminum, and iron. But I'm going to put frag in for that. I could have just used frag for the other thing, I guess. Silly. What do I do with it all? 4. That's all lead. It looks like we need rock really bad. And that went out. Oh, here it is. As you can see, there is an emergency ration in there. Oops. There we go. And how long on that? Okay. And we're also going to need iron for the clothing rack, which we will need. Okay, you're hot. I get it. Let's go outside. There we go. Alrighty. Does that need fuel? It does. Let's go get some. I haven't fueled it yet. Oh my god, the spikes have to go. Can we use biofuel? I don't know the answer to that. Let's find out. Biofuel? Yes. Alright, let's take one off of there. I think that's enough. Alright, this is just almost dead. If you look in the lower right corner, you can see that it's down to about 1/4. So we're just going to look right at it, and you can see down in the left corner, E to add fuel, right mouse to sharpen, and then delete and move. So we're going to go right up to it and hold our right mouse, and wait, my whole spear disappeared. No. There we go. Oh, the placement's gotten a little bit weird. There we go. And you can look at it. Didn't hardly use any fuel. Now then, about this thing. Everything basically is a little bit gone. I didn't do a whole lot of picking and cutting trees. So, yeah, all right, everything's all sharp again. So now that we have the grinder, we don't have to make these tools again unless we really, really mess up. All right, let's go make some aluminum. I walked right past the aluminum. There we go. And definitely need to go and get that stuff. Put that away. Put that away. Got a ton of nails. All right. And over here. There we go. I think I only needed 2 more iron. And, okay, so we're on the spear here. We can now use the mouse wheel for about a week and a half now. We've been able to do this, but I didn't cover it very well, to scroll through our weapons. And if you're on weapon number 4 and you scroll up, weapon is gone. No more having to hit 0, which is awesome because, yeah, that's on the other side of the keyboard. Alright. Alright, so we definitely only need aluminum. Okay. Now let's take a look at the water house. We need 8 electrical, another 10 aluminum, which I don't have. Okay. Definitely have 8 electrical. I cannot believe I have not made anything but mechanical parts, okay? All of these electrical parts came from town, which is just like absolutely fantastic. We're gonna be expanding the base in this direction a little bit and adding another room here because we need storage of this stuff. We need the actual... Oh, I forgot to put fuel in it, dummy. There's no fuel in there anymore. Alright. Do that all the time. And then when I put what leftover aluminum I had yesterday into these, I started with that one. I had a few already made because I was going to make cans before we went to town, but I didn't do it. And then when I came back with the other 5, I put them in this one accidentally. All right, and so just that 10 is cooking. Now we need planks. And we're definitely going to have to go cut down some trees. I didn't count that, so I don't know where I went with it. I needed 25. And we need 12 logs. Let's grab this new cart. Now everything's super loud, and it's like, well, that's fine, because I'd like to be able to hear it, you know. The only nice thing about there not being animals in the wintertime is being able to walk around with impunity. It's like, you know, I know that there's not going to be a problem. Hopefully we will find animals, but if we don't, we'll just eat fish. we need one more log for that, and we need to load the actual circular saw. I kind of thought that today was going to be the day that the trees came back, but maybe it's tomorrow. What day is it? It's day 32. So maybe it's in 3 days. A number that's actually divisible by 5. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Tomorrow we're going to start power. We're going to do the junction box and the wiring and all of that absolute insanity. Here's that part. And I'm going to have to get aluminum. Ugh. Come on, dude. Let's get this thing loaded and check the fuel. Get in there. Fuel is fine. Okay. Let's go put those away. We have all of that. We're also going to make food tomorrow. And we are also going to make a clothing rack. So, because we totally need that. Oh, let's go over here. What is that? Is that a seagull? Okay. It's really dark. Oh, that is off. I mean, it's really bright. Wow. Apparently my brain had a conniption, and opposite day it is. There is 100 power. It is constant and sustainable, and it will not change for a little while, for at least a few months. So no matter what the wind speed is, at least for a little while. And so it just says wind turbine 20. All right, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We got a truck. We got 100 power, which means we can power our water house, which means we can water our greenhouse. We got the grinder done and got all of our tools up to 100%, which is awesome, except for the axe, which we already used. And yeah, we're sailing now. Hopefully winter won't take too long. Urgh. Watching birds hopping around. All right. Thank you all so much for coming along. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.